Thank you, Peter. And indeed, you're correct. So my very first year at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has been bookended by the grand challenges. Started off almost exactly 1 year ago in Delhi, and now this meeting over here. And I must say, if I just look at the listing of partners in the Grand Challenges enterprise, there have been a number that have been added in Brazil, I see over here, in that intervening year, which just shows the traction that this concept of Grand Challenges, a competition to bring the best new ideas into the field of global health, has really had. So I really want to thank Grand Challenges Canada. You've been a constant and pivotal partner to us, and co-hosting this now in Ottawa, I think, really brings Grand Challenges to a new level. I'd very much like to thank Minister Fantino for giving the keynote today, and really for the contributions, the key contributions that Canada has made to the global health arena. You know, whether it be your work in maternal health, neonatal health, the Muskoka initiative, I think in polio, you've been an absolutely key partner. As we get to the end game for polio now and we look at eradication in the next couple of years, your contributions in polio have been absolutely pivotal. So we've talked, Peter mentioned innovation, and we talk a lot about that. But I think that in terms of the partnership for Grand Challenges, what I've seen with Grand Challenges Canada is a real spiritual alignment around this notion of how we go about innovation. It's not just a question of the pure science. Pure science is absolutely key, but it's a question of the integration of good science with understanding how that is going to actually be applied in the field, and that full cycle of integration, which is key. The other element, I think, where there's a tremendous spiritual alignment is where do we seek innovation? It's beyond just the academic institutions, beyond just the usual partners in global health. We've reached out as well to the private sector, and we think that private sector involvement in global health is absolutely key. We've seen a set of capabilities over there that we absolutely need to tap into, and when approached in the right way with the right types of vehicles, we've seen tremendous receptivity on the private sector to engaging in global health. When I look at the list of attendees over here, I think the group has done a fantastic job in assembling some really great scientists and great thinkers to participate in the next couple of days. And as you think about the new ideas, the innovations that you would like to bring to the global health area, let me place one challenge to you in terms of how you think about these things. So I think in some ways, the new idea that's going to crack the issue of the troubling issue, say, of postpartum hemorrhage, that is such an important cause, and a cause we can address, of death in women in those critical early days after delivery. And you think about a fantastic innovation like the inhaled oxytocin that might be a solution to that. There's a little bit of a higher burden that you have as opposed to a general scientific convening, and this is really around thinking about that patient, thinking about that desperate community out there that is ultimately going to be using your innovation. So you have that little bit higher challenge, which is what you are thinking about on the science front has to be something which is really applied and practical and is going to have the impact and the outcome that we all want. So I'm going to be tracking with you as you have your debates over the next couple of days. I wish you well with this tremendous convening, and thank you to our partners. We look forward to catching up at Grand Challenges in the future. Thank you.